Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Vox. Tracy here, and to another open with me. This is one I've not done for quite a long time. It's the latest Inside Crochet, which has where are we? Inside magazine and bonus book, 132 pages of the best patterns and ideas. Start your Christmas makes today. Autumn vibes. Warm and wearable timeless classics in tactile fibres. Beautiful must-have patterns, 28 designer crochet projects. Bonus pattern. How would you know? I mean, they only say you get 28. Maybe they planned 29 all along and it wasn't bonus. Who knows? Spirit of Flora stunning shawl it is. Learn perfect crochet cables, win pattern book bundles from Toft, win more luxury boucle, yarn stash, pretty vase, display, organic cotton blend, Scandi feel doily rug, doesn't look Scandinavian to me, knit look rib beanie, unisex sailor jumper and a gorgeous rose motif inside. Okay. Right, on this stuff on the back, oh my. Inside your extra magazine, we've got socks, quite a lot of them. Bonus patterns of Happy Feet, stash busting scrappy socks, leopard print slipper socks, Magdalene ankle socks, textured boot socks, it's easy for you to say, pretty lace party socks, perfect mustard cardigan, Jane Crowsfoot, well, even Crowfoot exclusive, and inside, oh, I'm gonna cough, bear with me. Feeling a bit cold like today. It may not be, may just be a reaction because I had a COVID shot yesterday. Oh yeah, plus all the latest yarns, books, designers and haberdashery. So while I'm trying to get into this magazine, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, because you never know, one of these days you may get a notification. Just saying. Now, I haven't reviewed this magazine in a long time. I did a couple of subscriptions, but it wasn't for this one. So this is the first time in ages that I will have seen this magazine. So I'm kind of looking forward to having a little look. I bought this in the shop, so paid full price for it, which was a bit extortionate. Well, actually, my partner paid, which was good of him. $8.99 this cost me for the magazine. Let's just have a look. Make sure in a pack it was the same. Yes, it was. Okay, so this is the magazine. We'll get to the gifts at the end. And we'll have a look at this first. So we've got Learn Crochet Cables. Cute catch of the day. So it's like a little fisherman sort of thing. And the rest you saw on the front. We've got a rainbow throw, a cable collar, elegant cardigan. So the rest you all did kind of see on the front. So this looks quite straightforward, doesn't it? Just looks like many rows of treble crochets in the UK, which is a double in the US, with a little bit of a lacy feel at the bottom that you can't see because it's too dark. I don't mean in here, I mean the actual colour of it is a bit dark. So this is the contents page. We're going to just sort of go over all the things we've seen on the front, plus there may be a few more, like there's this half and half cardigan that screams out at me. There's a wreath. Let's move that over a bit more, and a few other bits and pieces, but the thumbnails is always a bit short, bit small on this, so I never really like to look at those. Now that we get started, we've got a few editorials and a few kind of bits and pieces on yarn and making vegetables out of crochet, and we've got some books. Let's have a look. Pumpkin Magic, a little bit late, I guess. Maybe this has been in the shops for a week or two, I don't know. Oh, you would think longer, wouldn't you? Tea Break, a bit late to put it in. Cuddly Colours and Chunky Choice. So there we are. Craft Creativity Connection, Inspiring Yarns from Simmy's Studio. Simmy'sStudios.com. That sounds expensive, but some people love that sort of thing. Okay, we've got more seasonal swag and magic motifs. Places to find them and buy them, these are really. Jack Donhu, Instagram, Dear Jack Stitchery. A little bit on that person and their amigurumi you might want to look at. Autumn Beckons, Starcraft Impressions. I've got that yarn, it's beautiful. Do it in my shop. King Call Acorn Aaron, I've just put on special offer in my shop, hobbyrocks.co.uk. I don't do the jewel spun or the recolours yet. West Yorkshire Spinners, no. But yeah, some of those yarns, especially this Acorn Aaron in the Christmas colours, is beautiful. What else have we got? Yarn wish list. So we've got again the King Cole Norse and Nordic, very similar to the Yarn Art Nordic that I have now reduced even further in my Black Friday sale. So yeah, just a word on that. Hobbyrocks.co.uk, there's a link underneath the in the description box and a voucher code. I've done some Black Friday reductions, and if you spend enough you can use the voucher code even though they're reduced, and some of them are dirt cheap, just saying. Some of them are small reductions, some of them are gigantic. So, and it's not just on yarn. There's a pair of scissors as well that I've reduced down, and a few bits and pieces. It's my very first ever Black Friday sale, so I figured I'd like expand it a bit and do different things. So if you've ever ordered from me or have had a free pattern from me, then I've sent the email to you. Other than that, you can just look and see there's lots of them across the board in the shop. Okay, don't know how else I can show it to you unless I have your email address. But anyway, this is just more editorial bits and an advert. Books. Okay, we've got Amigurumi People by Mei Li Li. Tuva Publishing at $14.99. That's this one here. We have Aardman Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. Impeccable. Sorry, if it was I'm. $14.99. Colourful Baby Crochet, $14.99. There's a theme here, guys. And Mosaic Crochet at, you guessed it, $14.99. Seems to be the new buzzword price. A crochet masterclass of clever cables. I don't think this is going to teach you much, really, on this editorial. Whether they've got, there we go. There are ways, and I thought that was 2 pages, showing you how to do's on there. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube if you want. And we've got this Penland balaclava pattern. Does actually look quite nice. And there it is. I haven't worn a balaclava since I was a little girl. Remember balaclavas, guys? Now they're just synonymous with people breaking and entering. Just saying. Subscribe today. And I think it's a digital one or not, but that picture is usually the way they show the digital copy. The perfect Christmas gift. 10 issues for $47.99. No free gift though. Just saying. It's a nice cardie. I don't see it in its entirety, but it looks nice and warm. I do feel quite cold today, probably because I have a cold. So we're looking at the tutorials that you will find within. There's another one, and this is the one that's on the front cover. You can see it's got some kind of lacy vibe, but the colours they've chosen do sort of mean you can't really see it too well. This is one of the half and half jumpers. This was the unisex one they had on the front cover. And this is the shawl that they put on the front cover. Oh, that's nice. This is a drift neck warmer. I have one very similar to that on my channel. Neck warmer and quite ribby. Yeah, don't know what that's all about. Adverts. Dreaming In. It's a big blanket. My last big blanket took forever, and I've kind of dread starting another big one. We've got bags, and we've got, well, I suppose, yeah, you can put dry grasses in those, but they're not really much good for much else, are they? Could stand pens in them, I suppose. sort of look like amphoras, that sort of design, like vases. There we go, that's the word. And I don't know if that's the neckerchiefy thing. What are the cat's going to start again now. I don't know what's the matter with her today. She won't stop meowing. She's been fed twice. She's got drink. She meows if she's in here. She meows if she's not. She's just having one of those days. This is the other half and half. There she goes again. Half and half cardigan. And the little fisherman. I don't know what that is. I do have trouble identifying some amigurumi. I wanted to say maybe like a mermaid, but it's got no tail. So your guess is as good as mine on that one. Maybe you know and I don't. Perhaps you can tell me. I'm looking at this thing to see if I can see it, but nope. It is evading me. So we've got I think it might be the hat, because the pullover doesn't look crocheted. Not sure though. But we've got this here ruggy thing. Spirit of Flora, which was the Jane Crowfoot pattern. And this is a very, very, very busy jumper. big jumper. You know what the word I'm looking for. Blanket. There you go. It's called Pair of Roses, I think, this one. And there's lots and lots of editorial bits and bobs and then how to do it. Just adverts, stockists and shops and bits and bobs around the country. Make it. Your pattern instructions start here. Oh, there we go. So this is for the She Sells Seashells cardigan. They didn't put on the seashore. She Sells Seashells cardigan. And there it is. That's what it looks like. And I think that I quite like that. It's quite delicate, isn't it? It's a nice pattern. And broke up all of the row after row of UK treble, US double with this nice bottom bit. So that's all right. And then it goes on. We've got just a bit of a oblong and then sleeves. So it's no shaping, really. Hey there, sailor sweater. They said this was the unisex one, and that's the back of it there. Obviously, they've got a chappy. But again, a big, like, no shaping. Just the, I don't know what you call those sleeves. Blocky, unshaped. But, you know, easier to make. Let's say that. So then we've got this one. I'm not keen on this part of the row after row of, you know, the same stitch. I'm not really keen. But then it is broken up with this lacy part. It's called the... I don't know, does that say bothy or bothy? Bothy shawl? Bothy? Bothy. It's because there's both patterns? I don't know. But, you know, you can see that the bottom is lacy. And that's that. Chenille Love, just an advert for Chenille yarn. Keep my eyes open because I've got postmen coming. And delivering parcels as well today from different couriers. This is called the Windswept cardigan. I quite like that one. It's a bit more chunky and... a bit more going on it, if you know what I mean. So I quite like that one. At least it's not got baggy sleeves. It's got quite... They're not tapered as such, but they're not baggy, which I like. And we've got a bit of shaping for once. Maybe that's why I liked it. But that looks quite nice. It looks as if it's a bit tight, doesn't it? With this... that's not a favourite kind of thing of mine when things look like that, but... I guess you could always make it so it didn't. Big double spread advert. Drift neck warmer. Like I said, one of those already on my channel. Oh, except this one's a bit different. It's got this pretend pullover bit to keep your chest warm. And the first time I ever saw anyone wear one of those sort of things, I said to this woman, I really love your sweater, but I don't know if I could wear it like that and tuck it into another one. And she said, oh, it's not really a sweater. And she pulled it out. And I went, oh my, I could wear one of those. But then again, when it's really tight around your neck, I couldn't. But you don't have to. Mine's not really tight. Festival of Flowers. This is the Jane Crowfoot pattern. And we've got lots and lots of bits and bobs on how to do it. And it shows it quite in its entirety. Zissou hat. That's a funny name. So this is the Zissou hat based on classic fisherman's hat. Rib beanie features a oversized folded brim and shaped crown for a snug fit. Okie dokie. And this is the half and half cardigan. Don't know if I like it, I have to say. I think if it was all like that, I might like it more. If it was all like that, I might like it more. But the fact that it's two, and the fact that these sleeves are really fat, kind of take it away. Plus it's a bit short. So it's everything that I dislike in a wearable for me. I know there are people that's going to like it, but for me it's a big fat no-no. Big fat sleeves, big fat no-no. It just kind of looks like you just couldn't make your mind up what you're going to do. So we've got more adverts, and we've got a bag with a chart. This is called a book club bag. I don't know why. Maybe it's good as name as any. We've got a chart, like a chart. And there it is. And we've got advert for another shop, not mine. We've got the furoshiki set. Easy for you to say. So it's kind of a neckerchief, which this is the one that I said looks like might be a bit of a neckerchief sort of thing. I can't call it a scarf. I suppose it could be a headscarf. Do you remember headscarves? Everybody wore them when I was a child. Well, all the parents did anyway. Well, not the men, obviously. I just should have kind of said the ladies maybe wore them. And that one looked like it was a bag, but it isn't. It made me look twice. Anyway, those are kind of little neckerchiefy scarf things. 100 lines blanket. That's a hark back to when you was at school, isn't it? You had to do 100 lines for talking or whatever you were doing. But there it is, 100 lines blanket. Lovely colours, but you can choose your scheme. Display vases. Now, not really my cup of tea being made out of crochet, because you can't use them for very much apart from dried grasses or pretend flowers. You can make your own flowers to put in, I suppose. But whether they'd be sturdy or fall around, not keep their shape, I don't know. Not really. I like baskets and stuff like that, but not so much the vases. And this is the doily rug. So, you know, we're calling it a rug. Could be a mandala. You could do what you want with that, couldn't you, really? But it's not bad. It's pretty. There's the chart for it. So next month we've got more Christmassy stuff, and I reckon it'll be out very soon, because this one has probably been out for a little while. Yep, it's on sale 16th of November, so very soon. We've got Christmassy bits. We've got Christmassy pullovers, very wide. We've got a wreath, and we've got stockings to be hung by the chimney with care. Freddie the fisherman. And he's got a little net with fishy in it, and he's got a little like clothes to put on so he doesn't get cold while he's out fishing. Ah, it's an axolotl. I should have known, because we've had several axolotls, and it has got those thingamies, you know, they're really cute little frills around it. I have to say, we had a pink axolotl, but it didn't really look like that. But yeah, that's Emilio the axolotl, otherwise known as a mud puppy. But yeah, I like him. I do, although he's, yeah, doesn't resemble ours. I didn't even know what it was when I first saw it. Pumpkin patch wreath, bit out of date now, but maybe okay for next year. How to crochet, we got the usual suspects in this bit, and the abbreviations and stuffage. So that's quite swizzy, isn't it? But that is just an advert. Let's have a look at the freebies. So firstly, we have this art and craft book catalogue. So it's just a catalogue, and yeah, we'll get rid of that. And I don't know if they meant to, but they've put 2 in there, probably because it's quite flimsy. I ended up with 2 in my pack of these cozy comfy crochet socks. You know what this means, don't you? That I normally put these things in people's orders. If I know they crochet, or if I know they knit, then I put free knitting patterns in, free crochet patterns. Sometimes I put books in. But sometimes, obviously, I can tell by your name that you're a subscriber to Crochet Rocks. when you order. So I will be popping some of these in people's orders because, you know, I don't keep much of them. I don't really do much out of these. Anyway, we've got Magdalene socks. They're quite nice. I like the colour. I've never made socks. I always feel like they're not going to stay up. And this is spot on slipper socks. But you definitely need to put something on the bottom of them. Otherwise, they're going to be slippy socks. Vapu. Nice. Unusual name there, Vapu. We've got 2 different types on that page. These are pearl socks. And pearl socks. I don't know if they'd be uncomfortable to stand on. Everlasting socks. Well, that's a bit of a name and a half. There we go. So I only meant to have 1, but I got 2. So, yeah, a couple of people are going to get those in their orders. So that is the Inside Crochet, the gift, and a catalogue of nonsense. What do you think of that then? Let me know in the comments section what you like, what you don't like, and whether you think it was worth it for £8.99. Having said that, before I subscribed and I was buying them, the average price was around £9.99, £10.99. It was going up, which is why I stopped buying them over the counter and started just subscribing to get them a bit cheaper to do these Open With Me's. So tell me, do you think it's worth it as a little package? Because obviously you don't know what's in these things when you see them on the shelf. And things like this, they're just, to me, they're 10% off books, and they're all craft books. To me, I don't really go for this sort of thing. No. Anyway, let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.